Hello, everyone. Darien here on the intro to your latest edition of the podcast. Thanks for being here. Thanks for rolling with us. Thanks for flying with us. On this edition of the show, we have some different things to do in and around DFW. D Magazine recently came out with 52 things, different, unique things to do. And we're going to break down some of them that are kind of more interesting. Also, it's Girl Scout cookie season. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, Martin and I have the rankings here for you in your beautiful ears. Thanks for being here. Hang around with us. It's a good one.
Welcome to the Red Pegasus podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Martin Garcia and Darien Clark.
All right, there we go. Starting the podcast off strong.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, Girl Scout cookies though?
Let's do it.
Yo, that's all me right there. So what's up, man? How you been?
I've been doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
I woke up this morning and put on way too many clothes.
Yeah.
By midday, it was way too hot. I had to take them all off. And I'll probably do the opposite tomorrow. I'll put on too little clothes, and by the afternoon it'll probably be freezing. And I would wish I'd had an extra jacket. Texas weather for you.
Seriously, it's been the worst.
For real.
Waking up because it's always so cold, and then I get out, and midday, and I'm like burning up in my car.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
It's also the worst because, well, it's not the worst, but one time, so I normally park in this one spot. But because we're in the winter, the sun isn't coming up as high anymore. Mm-hmm. So our building blocks the sun. Mm. So I said, you know what? I'm going to park on the other side of the parking lot. So I parked on the other end. And the first day I did that, had no idea it was going to be cloudy all day. Expecting my car to be nice and toasty by the time I got out there. And it was still freezing.
Get your car some vitamin D.
Yes. Still freezing. I was like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm tired of this already.
It's ridiculous. Anyways, I wish we could all have a job like a meteorologist where we're wrong 90% of the time and still have a job and get paid the way they're getting paid.
Exactly.
But that's neither here nor there. How you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good, man. Just working. School started back up, so I'm finishing some of that wonderfulness, which is great.
Gotta love school.
Almost done, man. I could see the finish line. I can see it.
Good deal. Sweet.
Oh man, yo! So I've been meaning to talk to you about this, but I haven't gotten around to it just because we've had so many things scheduled for the podcast. But Krungbin.
Oh yeah, you went to the concert recently.
I went to that concert back in November.
Jealous.
A friend of ours, shout out Vanat, coming in clutch there and shared his extra ticket with me that night and just hit me. When did he hit me up? I think he hit me up like a couple days before the concert. Was like, yo, do you want to go with me? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, probably. And it was so funny because we had just talked about Krungbin, like you had mentioned him for the suggestion. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, were you listening to the podcast by any chance? And he goes, oh, sorry, man. No, I haven't really been listening. I still have a couple episodes to go. And I'm like, all right, bro, I see how it is. I'll still take you up on that ticket, but I see how it is. But yeah, man, such a good show. They played at The Factory. Yeah. Previously known as The Bomb Factory.
Right. It's not Bomb anymore.
Yeah, no, I guess it's not right now. It's just Factory. It's just, it's all right. They got some like old machinery there, tactile machinery.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, dude, so I had a good time. If you haven't been to the Factory before, their ground general admission floor, kind of like every small venue, is standing only. Mm-hmm. And then the second floor is seating area that like surrounds the stage. So we have general admission. No diss to Vanat there. I totally get it. But so I'm standing there. You know how people kind of like act like they have friends up at the front? And so they're like, oh, excuse me, like I'm trying to get up to my friends. Mm-hmm. And then they like stop right in front of you and well, that happened to me.
Of course.
Some 7-foot guy.
No way.
Standing right in front of me.
Come on, bro.
Him and his lady. And I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like trying to peek over like every side of his shoulder just to try and get a view. But luckily, lots of people's had their phone out and they were recording stuff as you normally would.
Right.
Dude, the technology on some of these phones have gotten crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I caught myself catching or watching the concert through someone else's phone, even though they were right in front of me.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is so crystal clear. The band is like right in front of you, basically. And we weren't far from the stage, but that phone camera just like made it look like they were right in front of you. I was like, wow, this is so good.
Wow.
It's like, you might as well just watch the concerts on your phone now.
You're live streaming the concert at home.
Seriously. It was so good. But yeah, I mean, they put on a great performance. All the songs that they played were jams. Your boy Leon came out.
I saw that, dude. I was so mad I missed it.
I know. You even called it too. You called it when I had hit you up telling you that I was going to that concert.
Yep. Because they have that LP out, and they have another one on the way. So like they work a lot together, and obviously the show was in Dallas, so Leon's in town. You bet he's going to pop in there and play a couple tunes with them.
Yeah.
And little do you know, there he is.
1 + 1 = 2, man.
Yeah.
Leon in Dallas, he's going to perform.
Yep.
But yeah, such a great performance, great music. Highly suggest listening to them. Highly suggest going to watch them if you can. I'm not sure if they're touring. I'm pretty sure they're probably getting ready for some like festivals that are coming up.
Oh yeah.
But definitely give them a listen for sure.
Yeah, Texas band, so they'll be around.
Oh,
If they're not touring, I bet they're around quite often.
Actually, I think one of them lives in New York. I'm not too sure.
Oh really?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just overall, and ever since then, really ever since you had mentioned them, I had just been listening to them kind of on repeat on Spotify. Such a good band, man. Such a good band. Some sad news, though.
Speaking of music, speaking of bands, speaking of Texas.
It's bad news here.
We lost our one and only Meatloaf.
Yep.
Man.
Sad day that day.
Legendary rocker, man. Born in Dallas, went to Thomas Jefferson High School. Went to UNT, Caw, shout out.
Yeah, Caw.
I said that really casual.
Yeah,
Caw?
yeah, Caw. Like everyone knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
We get it, bro. You went to UNT.
Go Mean Green. I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Oh, man. Poor guy.
Whoever knows what that is. It will go remain nameless. Just kidding. Pretty sure everyone knows what that is. When I think of Meatloaf, obviously I think of the incredible music he's done, but I also think of that incredible SNL skit with Chris Farley playing him.
Yeah.
Also R.I.P. Man, we missed that dude.
Yeah, seriously. Great comedian.
Dude, Chris Farley, man, still cracks me up till this day, even though we lost him a number of years ago. But yeah, Meatloaf.
What was the SNL skit? I don't think
him
I've ever
playing
seen it.
like Meatloaf.
Oh, really?
Like being a musician, being a rocker.
Yeah.
Just going to town, man. And, you know, they have similar stature, similar mannerisms, so it just worked perfectly.
That's too funny, dude. It's been a while since I'll watch like some SNL skits.
Yeah,
it's not funny
today.
Like,
yeah, it's really lost its sauce.
I really try and sit there and watch like skits on YouTube, and man, they're just not funny. I think they're just trying too hard, maybe sometimes.
Yeah,
but the older SNL definitely was the best part.
For sure.
I'm gonna have to check this one out. Chris Farley playing Meatloaf.
Dude,
That's
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I thought Meatloaf was like a musical guest or the guest that they have on the show.
Yeah,
that's too funny. All right, so you have this book or magazine, right?
I do. Yes.
You want to start it off?
Yes. Highlight of the show, man. D Magazine came out with their January issue. And actually, the highlight of their magazine is Do Something Different, DFW.
There you go.
And it is 52 things to do in and around DFW.
Cool.
So if you're anything like us, your life has been reduced in recent months to something of a game trail on the prairie, per se. You plod along the same well-worn path every day, sometimes the territory limited for days on end by a work-from-home schedule that has become all too routine-based. Am I right?
Yeah,
Can you relate?
For sure. I mean, I've come across this thought, like coming home from work. I always take the same road. I take the same highway.
Yep.
I leave at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like if someone was following me, I mean, I would definitely make it easy for them because it's just like this dude literally does the exact same thing every single day.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. That's exactly what D Magazine's talking about here. So we have joined forces The Red Pegasus Podcast with D Magazine. We're here to help. Bust out of that rut, head in a different direction, do something you've never done before, like maybe taking an art class high atop the Reunion Tower.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. We scored the city to find new and unusual activities, one for each week of the year, if you so desire. Now get out there and try something different. So, I mentioned the art class.
Yeah.
On Reunion Tower.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Let's do it.
Number 21 on the list, paint the skyline above the skyline.
Smart, catchy, makes sense.
It's by Color Hype. It's a painting class at Reunion Tower. On the first Sunday of every month, former high school art teacher Chelsea Rogers hosts the only painting workshop 560 feet above the city streets. Each participant gets an 8x10 or a 12x12 board to paint and all the necessary supplies for about $60. Inspiration is free.
Nice.
For more info, go to paintwithcolorhype.com.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's, well, I guess it said for more info, go to the website, but do they do that normally?
It's on the first Sunday of every month.
Right. You did say that. Sorry, I was blanking off trying.
All good. I know there's a lot of info in these little tidbit paragraphs, but yeah.
Nice.
If you're into art.
That's pretty cool.
Or you're into getting into art, painting specifically. How about doing it in the Reunion Tower?
Do you know if that's one of those, what is it called? Painting with a twist?
I bet it's similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's no way you can just draw it up on your own. You got to have to like match it, right? To somebody else's.
The where they like let you take BYOB.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh.
That's a good question.
Probably not if you're that high up there.
I guess I need to go to paintwithcolorhype.com to find out.
Yeah.
I imagine you can.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's up there now?
It's like a
Is it still a restaurant?
I think it's still a restaurant. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It it still revolves.
Yeah.
Spins. Have you been up there?
Yeah, remember we went for high school graduation?
Oh,
Your
yeah.
parents took us there to eat?
Yeah, that was really cool.
That place was so dope.
Yeah.
I remember just being like, how is this possible?
Right.
We're going around in circles while eating.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool.
I think it's been redone a couple times since. Maybe a new restaurant in there by now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Definitely a sight to see if you haven't already.
For real.
For
Definitely.
sure.
All right, how about let's jump to number 2 on the list. Learn civil rights history at the Juanita Craft House.
Cool.
Never go wrong here. Juanita Craft was a pioneering figure in Dallas's often overlooked civil rights history, and visiting her recently restored home is the perfect way to discover her story. The modest South Dallas house, which was visited by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. himself,
wow,
and President Lyndon B. Johnson,
wow,
has been transformed into a museum dedicated to the women who served on the city council and fought the expanding voting rights and desegregate Texas universities.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
No clue.
It's definitely going to have to be something that I go and visit.
Yeah. It's specifically it's at 2618 Warren Avenue in Dallas, South Dallas.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So learn some civil rights at Juanita Craft House.
Absolutely, dude. I had no clue. Who knows how long that's been there?
Seriously, right? Dang. MLK and LBJ?
Yeah. Themselves
okay.
visited her house.
MLK and LBJ at the Craft House.
Turned up South Dallas.
Right
where
there,
you at?
man? Ooh-wee. Get me signed.
All right. Jump to number 6 on the list. The third one from our list. How about you go on an Andean adventure? Llama walks at the Shangri-Lama Castle.
Nice. In Royce City?
News to us. Yes, it is in Royce City. Let's check out what they have to say about it. What if we told you that there is a replica Irish castle where you can spend a few hours on a weekend walking a group of royal llamas through a forest? What? Perhaps you would respond, oh, you mean Shangri-Lama Castle in Royce City? The season runs November through April, and tickets usually go fast.
I mean, I do know some people who have been very eager to walk some llamas around the forest. This is pretty cool, not gonna lie.
That would be awesome. More info, go to shangrilama.com. It's SHANGR llama, or GRI llama. Shangrilama.com.
And it's a castle. I wonder, so one time I was trying to find like a camping spot for a camping trip.
Yeah.
And this one place, definitely, I don't think it's this place, but there was a place where you like camp out on someone's private property, like their farm,
Mm-hmm.
and they have llamas that you can interact with and like pet and play with. I guess I don't know what else you do with llamas, but yeah, I was like, yo, that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
This sounds really fun.
Yeah, dude. I'd be down.
Llama walks at it, and llama walks through the forest and then chill in a castle.
Right?
I mean, what more can you ask for? Hashtag royalty.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm down if you are.
I'm so down.
How about moving on to number 9 on their list, number 4 on our list. Peek at Hidden History, the Perot Company's campus.
Okay.
The Perot family, obviously known recently for their efforts with the museum in downtown Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
The Perot family's private museum features items such as a 19-starred U.S. flag that once flew on the USS Constitution,
Nice.
and a video kiosk that plays SNL clips of Dana Carvey doing his impersonation of presidential candidate Ross Perot. It's wonderful, but to visit, you'll need an invite from someone who works for one of the Perot companies.
Oh, really?
Know anyone at Hillwood?
I don't.
I do not either. Sucks for us. Anybody out there, let us know. The address
Sucks for us.
The address for this place is 3000 Turtle Creek Boulevard.
Well, that's pretty weird. They give you the address, but you can only be invited to go in.
Maybe somebody out there knows somebody.
Yeah,
It's a
hit
pretty big
us up for
company,
sure.
so maybe there's a possibility.
Oh yeah, I mean, Perot companies. I wonder what that could be.
I bet they have their hands in a multitude of things. One of the
Everything and
richest-
everything around Dallas.
One of the richest families in Dallas. How about number 18 on their list? Train with an Olympian. Texas Wesleyan's table tennis team.
Whoa,
Who knew we had a Yugoslavian Olympian at Texas Wesleyan?
not me.
Not me either. His name is Jasna Rather. Jasna Rather has been a head coach for the table tennis dynasty since 2006, leading the Rams to more than 50 national titles. So she's just the person to perfect your backhand drive for the annual family ping pong palooza. Come early on Sundays to watch her players practice and stay to join the rec paddlers for open play.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
They have private lessons available for ranging from $35 to $60 per hour, and group lessons for 4 people for $50 an hour.
Dang.
It is at the Sid Richardson Center. That is at 1175 Collard Street in Fort Worth.
Go play some table tennis with an Olympian.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
That's pretty cool. Every time I think of table tennis, I always think of Bing Bong,
Yeah.
Balls of Fury.
yes, dude. Absolutely.
That was a gold movie right there.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool.
Every
Table
Sunday,
tennis.
they're available.
I'm so bad at table tennis.
I guess you don't even have to pay for lessons. You can just watch them, which that'd be pretty cool in and of itself.
Yeah.
Just watch an Olympian.
Yeah.
Go
Seriously.
to work. Dude, they freaking serve those things like crazy, man.
Right?
It's insane.
Right?
I don't even think I could, play one hit off of one of their serves.
Oh, heck no. There's this, we're watching the Olympics and table tennis Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear the way they served it, I thought they were blowing it rather than hitting it off their paddle.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what the heck is this? What
Yeah.
kind of sorcery is this?
It's crazy. I
Yeah,
like
that's
to
pretty cool.
consider myself a professional amateur ping pong player,
Professional amateur bing
but I don't think I could last one hit on them.
bing bong.
All right. Moving on here. Number 19 on their list. Score an extra life at the National Video Game Museum.
Oh, this is pretty dope.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to go since they've opened it.
For real, me too. Let's hear about it. Where else can you peruse a comprehensive history of video game culture, gawk at 20,000 pieces of memorabilia, and plop down in a vintage 1980s living room? And
Nice.
that's before getting to the arcade. 40 machines from all eras nestled together in a room adjacent to their gift shop.
Cool.
It's a place in Frisco.
Yeah.
Dude, there's an image on here, and they're literally playing on old computers.
Oh yeah.
Original Ataris, original Segas, stuff like that. Dude, it looks legit.
That does look pretty dope.
I'd be down.
Yeah, I'd be down to go too, seriously. I remember this opened up a couple years ago, I think.
I think so.
And I've been meaning to go. I just always forget because it's so far from where I live,
Mm-hmm.
where Frisco is.
Yep, it is in Frisco, specifically at 8004 North Dallas Parkway.
Nice.
So right off DNT.
So
Straight
all the video gamers can go over there and try out some of the video games.
Geek out from all eras.
Seriously.
That's crazy, man.
Starting from Pong and Atari to all the way to Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation, and
it's crazy, man. All right. Moving on here. What do we got next? Number 26 on their list. How about paddling the Trinity River? That's right. Such a dirty little river, as Charlie Crockett once said. With Canoe Dallas. Long before most Dallasites learned that the Great Trinity Forest existed, Charles Allen was exploring the murky waterways that flow through the largest urban hardwood forest in the United States. Did you know that the largest urban hardwood forest was in the United States, was in Dallas?
I had no idea.
Well, there you go. Allen leads paddling expeditions down the Trinity that reveal some of Dallas's hidden natural beauty. This Canoe Dallas is located at 304 Lyman Circle.
Cool. I did not know. Actually, I
see the image. It's pretty wide.
Yeah, I'm so confused. I know the Trinity River, like, it goes through just about all of Texas, but
yeah,
I'm just...
There's spurts of it where it stops and picks back up. And yeah.
I always just think of the one right here, like down the street, and I'm like, why would you go down that? I don't think anyone wants to go down through that.
Right. And it's like all nasty brown water, right? To be fair, this image looks like it's like White Rock Lake almost.
Oh,
but
dude,
obviously in a river format.
That picture looks so much better than what I've seen.
Yeah,
that's why when people, because I think another friend of ours, Nestor, he's gone to the Trinity River to go take his kayak, and I'm just like, yo, how are you going through that? That's so nasty. But then I always forget about the different parts of the river.
Yep,
duh,
totally. Seems legit. Speaking of going out in nature, neat nature.
Nature.
Number 32 on the list is how about you spot a bald eagle?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
At the White Rock Lake.
Oh, nice. It's pretty close.
Yeah. A pair of the raptors built a nest near the lake in the fall.
Oh.
So this has been recent. They sometimes hunt at Sunset Bay, where the warmer, shallow water attracts Asian carp. And when the fish aren't plentiful, the eagles don't mind duck. So keep your head on a swivel and keep your distance. These are federally protected birds.
Ooh.
This specifically is located at 830 Sunset Inn Circle. It's apparently like the place where you can see them or catch them the easiest.
Yeah. Not legit catch him though.
No.
But catch him as with your eye.
You get arrested or fined. But catch them with your eye.
Yo, I have no idea how big, what was it? The Asian carp?
Yeah.
I have no idea how big that fish is.
I have no idea.
But going from a carp to a duck?
Yeah.
Bro, that's an upgrade right there.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Bald eagles, man, they're vicious.
Dude, seriously.
Their wingspan is giant, dude.
Really?
Have you ever seen one flying?
I don't think
even
so.
In a video, like on YouTube or something, they're massive.
I don't think I have. Probably I have seen them like, I don't know if that's eagles though or hawks. Mm-hmm. Like driving on 20 or 30 out into the country, like East Texas and stuff.
Yeah.
But one time I saw a hawk on the highway and I was like, yo, that thing is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that thing's going to come attack me in the car.
For real, dude. They're vicious. All right, next up on this list here that we have specifically chosen off of their list. That's right. We made it even better. Number 33, Catch the Dirt Drift at Devil's Bowl Speedway. You ever heard of this place?
Oh, no.
It seems legit, man.
But it's got my attention.
Yeah. They claim to be Southwest's most famous dirt track and were inclined to agree when they asked them. Racing runs March.
The way you read these are it's just great.
Racing runs March through October. Don't miss the Lone Star 600 October 7th and 8th, when more than 150 drivers simultaneously take the half-mile track. You owe it to yourself to take in this spectacle of Americana. The track is located in Mesquite at 1711 Lawson Road. And
this is just a watch, right? You're not actually out there driving?
Right, yeah.
See, I want to actually go out there and drive.
Dude.
I'm trying Tokyo Drift out there.
Yeah.
in Mesquite.
The picture here, it definitely shows them drifting, man.
Really?
Yep, steering right, going left. Absolutely.
Steering right, going left. Oh, man. That's too funny. That sounds like a pretty fun.
Yeah. I bet it'd be intense.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, looks legit. All right, last one on here that we've pulled from their list.
Get all dusty.
Yeah, pretty magical list, by the way. Again, it's from D Magazine, their January issue. They have 52 things you can do. We've pulled 10 for you. Number 36 on their list is blow your mind at the mall.
Hey.
Dreamscape. That's what the experience is called, Dreamscape.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah?
I think
Dang
so.
it, then it's not unusual or different. I'm just kidding. It's kind of different. There are 3 experiences. Think of them like movies, except you physically move through them while wearing VR goggles and sensors strapped to your feet and hands.
Yeah.
All supported by a computer worn on a backpack. Each experience at the North Park Mall studio takes only 10 minutes and costs $20. Reserve a spot in advance. It's totally worth it. Again, if you don't know where North Park Mall is, it's 8687 North Central Expressway, Suite 2232. Their phone number, 469-324-4960. I'm definitely going to check this out.
Seriously,
$20, 10 minutes to check out this crazy cool VR experience.
I think I've seen it. I don't know if it's been at this North Park or a different mall, but one of the experiences that they had that you can be a part of was Star Wars.
Ooh.
And I think you could be like a Jedi or a droid or something. I'm like,
yo, that'd be cool.
So dope.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that'd be so badass to try. But it was way more than $20. So the fact that this is $20,
yeah,
I mean, that's not bad. You said 20, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it is only 10 minutes, but
yeah,
it seems worth it to me.
Seriously.
And like, there's an image here, and it's like a group of people on a floating rock in what looks like Avatar Land.
Avatar Land.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Avatar.
Yeah, it does.
Like a dark blue cave.
The neon blue forests.
So I bet there are different options.
Yo, that is pretty dope, though.
Yeah, there's 3 different experiences you can choose from. Kind of suit your style, maybe a little more.
Maybe
yeah, man.
Something not so scary, I guess. Dang, that is a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Around the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Most of them go on year-round. Some of them a little more limited, but most of them are, at least half the year.
Yeah. Nice. It's pretty dope. And we only pulled 10 out of 60?
52.
52?
Yep.
I wonder how many other cool things you could find in there.
There are some other pretty cool ones. Like how enrolling in a pitmaster university.
Oh, like grilling, like smoking meats and stuff?
Yeah, like
perfecting
that, yeah. You can take a Sunday cruise with some lowrider cars.
Oh, nice.
Bouncing around.
Nah.
You can go viral in style. You can get exotic car sales and rentals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, rentals.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I'm like this close to just renting out a Tesla just so I could drive it for a day.
Yeah, dude. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, man, I want one so bad.
Mm-hmm.
The lowriders, though, one time I was coming home and I was at a traffic light, stoplight, and there was a lowrider next to me, and I was like, I saw California plates on it. I was like, dang, man, these California people need to go, bro. And then as I'm sitting there like dissing on this person, right, because they came from California, it's at a stoplight, so they like flip the switches, and you just see like, and I'm like, yo, what the heck? What am I watching right now? I was like, damn, that's so bad. They're just like, and then we hit the green light and go, and then we hit another red light, and they did it again, just flipping all the switches, and the car's like jumping up and down.
Question: did they keep the straightest face ever while doing it?
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 women, and they had like the top down, so you can like see them, and they're just like chilling. One's like on the phone. Imagine if she was trying to take video, and this thing just kept jumping up and down.
I feel like every time I see that happen, they're just sitting there looking forward, straight face, like nothing's going on. And meanwhile, everyone else looking at them like, yo, what is going on?
Like, what the heck is going on? And they're just like, nah, this is normal, bro.
Yeah, do this another Sunday afternoon, bro.
Yeah. That's too funny. Yo, that'd be pretty cool, too, to check out the lowriders.
Yeah.
And you get to ride in one?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope.
There's other typical ones like walk on water at White Rock Lake.
Boo.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
How about get lit in person again at the HP Lit Fest and the Dallas Literary Festival?
Okay.
Get lit at a literary festival?
Get lit at a literary festival.
Sounds good to me.
I might need some of that.
Just to name a few.
Oh man. You know what? All that sounds fun and it sounds good. You know what else sounds good?
What's that?
Some of them Girl Scout cookies.
For real, dude. Those hit like another.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Milk and cookies. Always gotta have it.
Cookies. Yeah, so Girl Scout cookies back in season.
That's right.
Coming at you with, first of all, so I saw, let me just start over real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to talk about Girl Scout cookies and you wanted to rank them.
Yep.
I'm not a sweets person, so
Yep.
but I was like, I can rank them off of their descriptions and like what the cookie's made out of.
Mm-hmm.
And I have had some of them. I go to the Girl Scout website, dude. They've got like 28 different flavors now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there were only like 4 or 5. What has happened? Have they always had that many flavors?
I don't think so. For a while there, they were adding a flavor a year.
Oh, okay.
But, they typically have their go-tos,
Yeah.
which are the most popular. That
Yeah.
every girl you see on a corner or in front of a store selling them, they have those,
Yeah.
But, I've known they have quite a bit. I mean, I haven't tried near all of them,
Mm-hmm.
but, yeah, they do have a lot.
I was on my way to the brewery when we went to on Saturday, and
Mhm.
I saw someone already selling Girl Scout cookies on the side of the street. And I
Yeah.
was like, yo, what the heck? It's that time of the year.
That's right.
Prepare yourselves. All right. So you want to do top 5 of our favorite Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah. You want to go, let's go 5 through 1,
Yeah.
and we'll hit 5, 5, 4, 4, or do you
Cool.
want to just do yours and then I'll do mine?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So we'll do 5 right now.
Yeah.
I went with Toasty Yay.
Okay. I've never
Um,
actually had this one. Explain this.
Oof. Well, I don't think I've ever had one either.
Oh, okay. So what's in it?
I think it's just like it said something like a French vanilla flavored cookie,
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like one of their plain cookies
I could be down with that.
that I could use, whenever I'm drinking coffee or something.
Yeah, I see.
So I went with that one. What about you?
Number 5 for me was the lemon ups.
Ooh, the lemon ups.
Yeah. It's just that not only do they have the sweet message on top, like you're doing great or have a great day, or you know what I mean? Like, just I love looking at a nice little
Yeah.
message while I'm eating a good old cookie.
We all need that. We all need that right now.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's what ultimately put it at 5, because I had an honorable mention that I was fighting between that one and another,
Yeah.
and it was the traditional shortbread cookie.
Mm.
It was between those two, but I ultimately went with the lemon ups just because they have that sweet little message on there.
The little message.
Yeah. Not only that, it's got the perfect texture, not too hard, not super soft.
Yeah.
And it has a little layer of lemon icing on the bottom. Stellar.
Something I can't do.
Can't do lemon.
Lemon.
Mm.
I mean, I can do lemons, but I can't do like lemon flavored pastries.
I got you.
Like what's that other one? Key lime pie?
Oh yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing that. So another, just like, I guess these would, my bottom 2 would, I honestly haven't, all right, never mind. I'm just going to go. Number 4, I went with Adventure Fulls.
Mm-hmm.
Now these, I had noticed they were new, at least to me.
Yeah.
I've never seen these.
I had neither.
So it's like a brownie fudge or a chocolate chip cookie. I think it's brownie fudge because the whole cookie is brown.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have what I thought was a nice like scoop of peanut butter at the top,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's actually caramel.
Mm.
So if you could take the caramel off, then this would be definitely number 4. But if you can't, then maybe Toastier makes its way up the list, and then Adventure Fulls will go down 1 spot.
I got you.
Caramel's not doing that either.
Yep.
What about you?
Number 4 for me was the Do-Si Do.
Nice. Okay.
It's like the Girl Scout version of Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for the other 3, this would be the best cookie they have.
Oh.
But they have 3 others. So instead of putting them like 1 through 4, it's more of like a 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all like back to back to back to back. But
Yeah.
we'll get there in just a second. What about you? What's number 3?
Number 3 for me, shortbread again.
Yep.
So I think Natalie had brought some cookies home one day. She got them from work or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, there's like a sleeve of these cookies if you want them. And I'm like, well, what kind are they? And she was like, they're shortbread cookies. I was like, I don't think I've ever had shortbread cookies, but I'll go ahead and try one. I ate it. Dude, oh my gosh, fell in love.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is definitely making it on the list. If the Girl Scout cookies taste just like these, once again, just something that'll go good with coffee. Just a little donkey dunk in the coffee.
Oh yeah.
Bite it off and continue on with your morning. What about you?
Absolutely. Dude, those are good. Like I said,
My bad.
they
Keep
were
living
like
this thing.
right after Lemon Ups for me. Number 3 for me, Samoas.
Samoas can't do
Dude.
the coconut, man.
I know. There's a lot of people that can't do the coconut.
Can't do the coconut.
My wife can't do the coconut. But for me, it's not too much coconut. I couldn't do it if it was too much.
Yeah.
It's like overwhelming everything else.
Yeah.
But it's just enough to where it blends in just fine with everything else that's on the cookie, which I believe is like caramel, chocolate, and then obviously the
coconut.
It's like they have coconut flakes, yeah. But it blends well with the rest, like the shortbread cookie, the caramel, the chocolate.
Oh yeah.
It's all pretty stellar to me, man. Perfect little nice dash of everything on a
Brooke
shortbread
doesn't
cookie.
like coconut either?
Nope. Oh, she likes coconut flavoring, but not the coconut chips
Yeah.
or flakes, pieces, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a texture thing. Some people are
Yeah.
texture eaters. My wife is one of them.
Dude, that's me for sure. I can't have fish because of that.
You can't eat any fish?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Seafood, fish, shrimp, oysters, whatever. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. Oh, man.
Cookies. Back to cookies.
Yeah,
Moving on.
back to cookies. We're back to cookies. Number 2, we have the Do-si-dos for me.
Yeah.
I think just because of peanut butter, I like me some peanut butter cookies.
Absolutely.
So might as well. That's going to hit my number 2 spot.
Yep. And for me, number 2 is the Thin Mint.
Thin Mints. I knew this was going to come up on the list. I
It
feel
had
like
to.
this is on everyone's list.
If
I feel
it's
like.
not on your list, there's something wrong with you, Martin.
I just don't like you're eating toothpaste. It's the chicken. It's we were talking about textures earlier. It's the freaking chocolate and the mints, man.
Yeah.
What the heck is wrong with you people? Natalie's the same way. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness.
There are the handful of people in my life that are like that. I'm sure in everyone's life.
Yeah.
You just can't do chocolate and mint together.
No.
I understand, but yeah, it's an acquired taste, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have had myself some Thin Mints. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I've consumed a couple of them, but definitely not a go-to, and obviously not a top 5 either.
It didn't even make the list of 2 that you haven't even tried.
Exactly. That's how much I don't like them. I'm like, Toastier. I'm reading the description, and I'm like, you know what? That sounds a lot better than Thin Mints. Number 1 for me, I put Tagalongs.
Yes, sir.
Definitely have to get those. I mean, chocolate and peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cups and a cookie. Definitely throw them in the freezer because they're just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
When you have them like that.
You could say that about all of them, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Did I say that about Thin Mints? Say that about Samoas?
Yeah.
Put them in the freezer. They're a little bit better.
Oh, what's your number 1? I see here.
The same as you, Martin.
There we go.
Because chocolate and peanut butter, like you said, the
Yep.
most perfect combination on planet Earth. It beats peanut butter and jelly. Don't
Mhm.
at me. Even though my
Don't
ad's
at
at Darien Clark 5. Don't at me. Chocolate and peanut butter is a better combination than peanut butter and jelly themselves.
Oh man.
So put it in a cookie, put the Girl Scouts emblem on it, and
Yeah.
you got my money.
Aldi sells these like kind of same thing. It's chocolate cookie with peanut butter in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh man, those are so good. You
Really?
stick those in the freezer as well.
Yes, sir.
So good.
Dude.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. All right, let's go ahead and move on.
Toss to Pollard, and there he goes. Tony Pollard down the sideline. Jets are on. Touchdown, Dallas.
All right, so we have sports news.
We sure do.
What do we have?
That's what that means.
This is some sad sports news too.
How about a crash down?
Oh man.
A load of fire from yours truly, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man.
I know it's been a while.
It's been a while.
You've ripped the Band-Aid off. You've
Have
moved
they,
on
though?
to the off season.
Have they though?
Some in my circle have, but others, you're right, have not.
I mean, I still have people, yelling, Des caught it.
Straight.
So, like, I don't know.
6 years ago.
I don't know.
Des caught it.
I don't know if this Band-Aid has been ripped off yet.
It's very true. Way to catch me in my tracks, Marty. It's so true. I'd say at least half of them haven't. At least Cowboys Twitter is still going off.
Oof.
But yeah, they were screwed
Yeah.
by themselves.
Oh, we're gonna lose so many people. We're gonna lose so many listeners right now.
I hope they can just enjoy it with us, right?
Hey, come back in 5 minutes.
yeah.
We'll move on. Maybe.
If you're really that bitter, yeah, just come back in 5 minutes. Like, why do you call a QB run, even not even a sneak, with 14 seconds left, no timeouts? You're going down. You're trying to make a drive down the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get a touchdown ultimately, and you got 14 seconds, and you run a QB sneak. If you don't run out of bounds, you get tackled on the field. The clock keeps running.
Right.
That alone, still to this day, even McCarthy, Coach Mike McCarthy still says that was the right play call.
Wow.
I'm like, why?
Oh, seriously?
Because that means as soon as he gets tackled, you got to rush everybody to the line,
And
hurry up
go.
and hike that ball and spike it to stop the clock.
Yeah.
Why can't you just call an out slant, throw it to a receiver, let him run out of bounds, get your same yardage?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got two of the best receivers in the league. That's all you had to do. Stop the clock that way. You don't have to rush to the line with 11 people. Hurry up and hike the ball just to stop the clock.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm mad for you, but this was on the Cowboys, man.
Seriously.
They say the ref ran into Dak, which he couldn't hike the ball because the ref has to touch the ball, put it down at the marker.
Yeah.
The player can't do that. Ref has to do that.
Yeah.
So people were mad when a ref came up there and hit Dak as he was trying to rush the ball to the line. At the end of the day, you got to give the ball to the ref.
Yeah.
Ref got to put it down. So if you run up there with the ball, you're going to have a ref right behind you running after you.
Bro.
So if he runs into you, it's on you. But anyway, I understand. People are frustrated with that, but it ain't the ref's fault, man.
Darien spitting the truth here.
From the start to the end, the Cowboys didn't show up, man.
Dang.
And it started in the first quarter when they first had the first drive, man.
Spitting truth here.
Who am I to speak, though? This past weekend,
Oh, let's
we can go cry in a corner together, Cowboys fans, because my Titans got knocked out pretty much the same way. The offense did not show up. I mean, first off, my defense for the Titans committed 9 sacks on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
wow. I mean, yeah, we were watching the game for a little bit.
Yeah,
At the brewery.
tied a postseason record, tied a playoff record.
Nice.
Only gave up 19 points to a pretty surging hot Bengals offense,
Yeah.
and still lost the game. That's a offensive coaching problem, and that's a Ryan Tannehill quarterback problem. Anyways, neither here nor there. This ain't a Tennessee podcast. This is a Dallas podcast. All I'm saying is I'm here with you Cowboys fans now. Not last week. Not last week. I'm here with you now, and hit me up. We'll go vent together, and we'll go cry in a corner.
We'll go cry in the corner. Oh, man. Poor guys. Poor guys. I think this is why I don't get into sports too much, because
I love sports.
I don't like my days being ruined because of a bad game.
I love sports, but this past week, I hate sports. Go Mavs, am I right?
So I didn't watch Cowboys game. No surprise. But like, how was it throughout the whole game? Were they pretty close in scoring, or were Cowboys up most of the game?
They kept it close, relatively close the entire game,
Yeah, okay.
just because their defense is pretty stout.
Yeah.
It's key because their defensive coordinator is about to get a head coaching position somewhere.
Mm.
So they've been doing something right. But yeah,
So-
they kept it within reach the entire game. I mean, I don't think it was ever more than a 13, 12-point differential between the score.
Yeah.
That might have been the most the 49ers got ahead of them at one point.
Oh, okay. 49ers. That's right. I was about
And
to
then
ask.
the next week later, the 49ers went off and beat the number 1 seed Packers. So the 49ers, just like that, are an NFC championship game. So
Dang.
not only that makes Cowboys fans feel a little better that they beat the number 1 seed as well.
Yeah.
They didn't just beat the Cowboys. You know, they went on and they're still playing some hot football.
Dang.
And they lost to the one of the teams in the NFC championship game now.
Dang. And a quick recap, something that I know about sports. Bucks are out.
Yes,
Bucks are out, and
your Super Bowl reigning champs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, are out of the playoffs.
And rumor has it that Brady might not be coming back.
It's in play pretty much every year at this point because
Yeah.
the man is 45 years old.
That's true. Yeah, dude. And still pulling rings.
However,
Except for this year.
this year he broke his own record on passing yards
Jeez.
at his age. He's thrown for more
Gosh.
passing yards than ever in his career this year.
The dude is fit if he's
So,
still playing at this age.
It's insane. Who's his trainer, man?
Seriously. That dude needs to charge double from now on. And then
I don't think he's done. He said a couple years back he wants to play till he's 50,
Yeah.
which is asinine. But
Yeah, that's risky right there.
I think he'll come back. He wants to ride off into the sunset. He wants one more ring, even though he has nothing left to prove.
Got a friend, Josh. He's a Packers fan.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he was devastated from the 49ers loss as well.
Yep.
It's like all you guys can just join, just cry together in a corner or something.
Hit me up, Josh.
But Aaron Rodgers is officially out, or
He could potentially retire as well.
yeah.
Yep.
He had no like official word yet though.
Nope. His contract is up, and he has mentioned it in the previous off seasons that this could be his last year. This could be his last year. But
Man,
we'll see. I don't see him going out like that, but it's Aaron Rodgers. He could care less
yeah.
what other people think.
Sticking to NFL, dude, halftime show for Super Bowl.
Yes. Did you see that trailer come out?
I did see that trailer.
Dude, it seems so lit, man.
First off, trailer was top notch.
Dude,
really
for real.
enjoyed it.
Whoever the video director was on that is
Seriously.
got some mad skills.
So, and I think we were kind of talking about this when we met up on the weekend, but I think it's I haven't really looked too much into it, but you were mentioning all the big stars, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, and Dre. I think it's a Dre performance.
Yeah.
Like he's the center artist, I guess. And then all those other people are going to come out and support him.
Yeah.
And I didn't look into this. I know I should have, but I think he's worked with all these artists. Snoop, obviously. Eminem, obviously.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. And so that's probably like his halftime show, but because, I mean, he hasn't rapped in such a long time, he's probably going to do a show with all these other rappers.
Makes a whole lot of sense, because how are you going to fit 5 artists and their insane
catalog
into one little, 20, 25-minute halftime show?
Yeah, seriously. And then if you haven't seen the trailer, highly suggest you do. I mean, it was just entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Kind of makes it look like Dr. Dre is the one assembling like the Avengers, basically. Yeah, the opening scene of Eminem like fighting Slim Shady with the words, and he's just like pulling them like Tony Stark in midair. So yeah, definitely watch the trailer. It's just entertaining overall. And I can't wait. I really hope they push through with this halftime show and make a bomb-ass performance.
Dude, yeah. I mean, the trailer, that's a lot of hype. They've been hyping this up for a long time. If they don't come through, that's going to be disappointing.
You have a lot of hype, great artists, and everyone I know is like, yo, you see the trailer? You see Dre? You see Mary J. Blige? You see Kendrick? Like, yo, what the heck is going on?
Of course, Snoop rolls up in his little lowrider. You know what I mean?
Hey, we might see him at the Dallas thing.
Yeah.
The Nights with the Lowriders. There you go.
2 times 1 episode. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
I think it's meant to be. Let's go get one more.
Oh, man.
That's awesome, man. All right. So that's February 13th. Live from SoFi Stadium, just outside of Los Angeles. Which, by the way, the Rams are still in it. So they could have a home field advantage Super Bowl.
Oh, that's true.
Just like the Buccaneers did last year.
Yeah.
For back-to-back years, first time ever. First off, no one's ever had a home field advantage Super Bowl until last year. And now there's been 2 back-to-back if the Rams beat the 49ers to get in.
Dang.
Which is this Sunday. Both games are this Sunday, the AFC and NFC championship games.
Yo, that Mayan calendar might be coming in clutch right now. A lot of unusuals happening already at the beginning of 2022.
Forget 2012, 10 years later, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they get just 10 years off. It's no big deal. Dang it, I had a question. Oh, when do we know if the Super Bowl will officially be in LA? Because there was that rumor that it was coming to AT&T, right?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
It's honestly has to do with local governments, and you know how California is.
Oh, that's right. With
every day
they
might be switching stuff up, just like that.
That's true.
They could hit them with like the day before, I bet, if they wanted. Ooh. I doubt they would, but
yeah,
I imagine it has to be
so much.
At least a week in advance, because all the media stuff that has to happen the week of.
Yeah,
and plus that'd be a lot of preparation in time crunch for Dallas to have to get that already. I imagine it had to be at least a week in advance. So
yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's gonna move.
You don't think so?
No, because LA will look at the money end of it more importantly than the safety.
Yeah, they probably need it too. Like, yo, everyone's leaving. We're trying to raise these property taxes. It's not working out too well. They keep leaving. We need the Super Bowl.
We shut down school districts, but we'll fill up a stadium of 100,000 people. No problem.
All right, so I think it's time for the Suggs and Rucks, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Let's jump to it.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I can go.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, you're going TV show, right?
I'm going to do a TV show, yeah.
I'm going to match you.
All right.
I'll go TV show too.
Yeah, you've got a lot of stuff you've watched
I've been
recently.
watching too much stuff lately.
What you got?
I'm going to go with 1883.
Okay.
It's the great prequel series to Yellowstone.
Yes, dude, you love this show. Oh, my goodness.
I'm telling you, Taylor Sheridan, the writer for this empire now, is brilliant. Just the way he does everything, man. Let me just briefly talk about this. 1883 stars the not original Duttons, because Dutton family goes way back, but it stars the family that settled in America, did the trek from Fort Worth, started in Fort Worth, Texas. So I got that local aspect there, and they trekked by wagon, horse, all the way to Oregon, or all the way to Montana, where they eventually settled.
Montana,
and then a few generations later, that's when the show Yellowstone happens. Because the father in 1883, who's Tim McGraw's character, is Kevin Costner's character in Yellowstone. That's his great grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So his Tim McGraw's son, James Dutton's son in that movie, is John Dutton III, which is Kevin Costner. His son is John Dutton, and there's another John Dutton, and then John Dutton III is Kevin Costner in the Yellowstone series.
Okay.
So the little tie in there.
Yeah, you might have to do like a family tree on social media.
Yeah, right. There is one out there already made, so maybe I just copy and paste it over. So they do. It's about just the whole trek from Fort Worth, heading north, hitting the Oregon Trail, and then marching on over to where they eventually settle around the Yellowstone. Today's Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
And it's just, man, what they go through then. Oh, I can't imagine, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine.
Old school Western living.
Yes.
I mean, you said wagons, and I was like, geez.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's the 5th episode just got released last week, a couple weeks ago, and they're still in Texas.
Oh, really?
Like 5 episodes in, they haven't even
made
left
the
Texas
trek yet.
They lost there's a little bit of spoilers here, but you can watch for yourself. Still won't ruin anything. They lost like a dozen people when crossing the Brazos River.
Oh,
that's just
really?
how hard it is back then. Yeah.
Wow.
It's insane.
Wow.
And they're trying to help these immigrants cross. They're helping immigrants trek across America to eventually settle themselves. So they're traveling with a huge group of people.
Yeah.
But they don't really speak English. They don't know how to operate a gun. They don't know how to do all these things. So they hire Sam Elliott's character, who pretty much plays Sam Elliott. Dude's brilliant. and they hire a bunch of other Ranger, I guess, back then, kind of former Civil War captains. I forget what they call them. They're police officer equivalents. They hire them to go
Marshals?
along. I guess. They hire them along the trek to go along with them to help them out with anything that comes in the way.
Yeah.
Like a river, for example. Or how about Native Americans, them too?
Oh, that's true.
So, yeah, dude.
Dang, that is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Pretty cool concept.
Just really cool to look back and see, although it's not completely accurate, can't ever be, but just to get a little glimpse of what, our ancestors possibly went through back then, heading west especially. Crazy, man.
It is crazy how much we have come, into the future, technology-wise.
Absolutely.
From wagons to steam engines to gas-powered vehicles and now electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Jeez, where can we go next? Actually, I have a story that I'm going to bring up next episode.
Yes.
About a specific vehicle that has made some headlines recently.
Okay. Can't wait.
Is that all you had for 1883?
I'll try and keep it as short as possible.
Dude, you love that show. I know you can go on forever with that.
I can't, dude. It's insanely good.
This show, my suggestion, I actually have not technically ever really seen, I guess, in a way. So sometimes when I come home, I'll YouTube will be my TV instead of like actually turning on Netflix or cable. And I came across this short clip of a TV series from the UK that's called Taskmaster. And it's basically 2 comedians. One of them is like the Taskmaster, and he gives a panel of other comedians different tasks to perform. And they kind of like sit in an auditorium area, and then they'll kind of discuss what the task is. And then they'll watch on a big screen with the audience, them performing the task.
Okay.
But a lot of the times it's so funny. Like one that I saw, the task was to open up a briefcase that was locked. and to the left was a small chalkboard that had a whole bunch of formula equations. And the whole thing was like, oh, I must solve these equations in order to unlock the briefcase. But if they had just like looked around the room, there was a piece of tape on the front part of the desk with the code to the locks. So it's just kind of like funny stuff. And it's funny seeing some people like go above and beyond trying to open up these locks, and then some people being kind of clever and be like, okay, where's the code? Like there's always it's just something that you have to watch. It's just funny and something easygoing. So I've only seen short clips. I haven't really seen like a whole episode, but definitely one to watch for sure. Taskmaster.
And it's just a little series on YouTube, so anybody can watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an actual show in the UK, but I've seen little clips on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty good stuff right there.
All right, yeah, that's cool.
All right, coming to the end of the episode, same thing. Follow us on socials, Instagram, Twitter, at Red Pegasus Pod. We're kind of getting more into social media, trying to post more and interact with you guys there. Definitely interact with us if you can.
Absolutely.
Podcast, I mean, we're literally everywhere. Apple iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart, Audible.
Yep.
We're on some other like library source database thing. You can literally hear us almost anywhere. And we still have merch available. Go check that out as well. Link in bio for all of this stuff that we're talking about.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
That'll do it. Next week's a big show, Martin.
Oh yeah, big show next week.
It's gonna be fun. So y'all hang around. Watch out for that one.
Seriously. All right. We'll see you guys later.
That'll do it for now. See ya.